One of my good friends would go to visit a nursing home pretty often, and he said that an elderly individual came over to him and asked him, "Oh, you're Jewish, right?" And he said, "Yeah." He's like, "I want to tell you a story." He's like, "I one time went to Israel and I saw all the biggest attractions in Israel. And as I was leaving, people asked me like, 'Oh, did you go visit the Western Wall?' And he said, 'No, I never went.' He's like, 'No, you gotta go to the Western Wall.' So he says, I went to the Western Wall and I come to this, this wall. Nothing so, attractive, no magnificent structure. I'm like, you know what? It's like a waste of time to come here. Why am I coming to this wall?" And he comes and he steps closer to this wall. And he's just looking at it and staring at it. And he says, this is the man who's saying, that when I came to the wall, I put my hand on the stones of the wall. And this elderly man was saying, and he's like, I started crying. Like I never cried before. And he tells my friend, he's like, and I'm in my 80s now. And this happened so many years ago. And till this day, I don't know why I cried. I don't know what it was. Something triggered me that caused me to cry so much. To us, the answer is pretty simple. It was his neshama. It was his soul, which is calling and yearning and sensitive to the holiness that was at the place. But most of life, we don't necessarily see things in such a concrete way. We don't see spirituality in such a concrete way. And our role and our job in life to do is to see reality on a higher plane. It's to see the abstract and the spiritual in a more concrete and realistic perspective. During this time, we do mitzvot. We're learning Torah, we're keeping Shabbat, we're keeping Tzniut. Everyone is trying to do and help on the war effort in some way. And we might tell ourselves, what is this doing for Am Yisrael? Okay, I'm keeping Shabbat. Okay, I'm studying a word of Torah. I'm praying with more concentration. I'm doing more acts of chesed. But what does it do? And from this man, we see the most important ideal, which is to see reality on a higher plane. We might not see things in a concrete way. We might not see things in such a clear way. But our goal is to be able to take that abstract and that spiritual value of the value of Torah, the value of mitzvot, the value of chesed, to have them as shields and as protectors for us and for all of Am Yisrael.